Coach?
Just after the first two periods, it seemed like they were doing a very good job of getting and shooting lanes, blocking shots, keeping you guys to the outside. Were there any adjustments you made going into the third period to kind of get around that, or was it some more of the same?
We just kept harping on the same, Ryan, poise. We've got to have poise at the offensive blue line. I've never seen a team block shots like Michigan Tech, and you kind of get away from playing them, and then you get back to playing them. And I mean, we had the shot attempts, or the box score had the shot attempts in the first period, 23-21 for us, and the shots were 17-5. All we said was, seriously, try to shoot it where they're not, and you know, we potentially use the kick, you know, the orange plate on the end wall if you have to. But that's where you can't bury your head and just shoot it. And I don't want to say shoot it into them because they do a great job. But we didn't change anything. We just kept harping on poise, and those pucks have to get through. We've got to find a way to get them through. And ultimately, I don't think we did. We'll have to find we'll look at tape and see what's open and try to take advantage of that.
Would you agree or disagree, Chris, that not only were they not letting the puck in with those block shots, but it looked like it created a lot of odd man rushes?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if the block shots, John, created those rushes. I think we got jumped in our own rink in the first period, and that created our poor decisions on our forecheck or poor decisions from our third forward or whatever it is, and the fact that they pushed the pace north as good as anybody we play against, put us in a bunch of odd man situations against us, which obviously we cannot have. We got away with a couple early. Chris made some saves or whatever, and then we kept playing with fire, and we got burned on their first goal.
Will you talk a little bit about also, I'm sorry we're so focused on Michigan Tech, but when a couple of times you seemed to be poised to get back into the game, and they found a way to answer you.
Yeah,
and
that's what championship level teams do. I mean, they're a really good team. They haven't been what they've been the last couple of years for nothing. They find a way. I mean, and then from our perspective, we had two goal deficits that we were able to come back from. So, not only were they able to, stretch it out a few different times, but we hung in there, and I think our group has proven that over time that we hang in there and we don't stop playing. It was nice to see. It was nice to see that again. We haven't necessarily had that situation in a little while anyway. But they're a great team. We prepared our guys to play a great team. We know them very well, we think, in terms of their lineup. And the guys that you think are going to do damage did. But our group hung in there, and we're proud of them for that.
Was there something in particular, Chris, that helped you guys reel them back in, especially those bang-bang goals to tie it?
Well, the first goal to make it 4-3, I think, got the place loud. I mean, I thought the rink was ready to explode at 3-2. We had a bunch of chances, not a bunch, but some chances. Right. And then they scored to make it 4-2, and all of a sudden now it's 7 minutes to go or whatever. But Hawk's goal was a good goal. I mean, it was nice to see that go in, and then to turn around and with Bednar, Tate, and Paul Camp, and Jordan Ernst made a great play on that goal, and Tater went to the net like he always does. So again, we're a group that just doesn't really worry too much about the score usually. It just plays, and I think that's what we did. And then we used some momentum from the rink and scoring and our crowd and so on to get us that fourth goal.
How much are you looking at the standings for this game and for the next game?
Honestly, Zane, I'm going to look at the standings like now and tomorrow. And when you're in the game, you don't really look at the standings, or you don't think about the standings. We want to play just a little more consistent than we did tonight and focus on that, and we'll let the standings take care of themselves. You've heard me talk about this before. We're a process group, and the standings isn't part of the process. The process is the way we play, and there's room for improvement with the way we play, and we'll focus on that. And we truly think that the standings are results-oriented, and the results will take care of the process. The results will take care of themselves if the process is good. So Do we have guys looking at the standings? I'd be crazy to say we don't, because we do. But let's control what we can, and that's the process.
And I know this game has just ended, Chris, so it's still kind of fresh. What's your emotion coming out of this game? Happy with getting the results you did, or is there a feeling of lucky, or where do you
I don't
fall
feel
on that?
lucky. I don't feel lucky. I mean, I think, you know, the second and third period, we played more the way we want to play, so we didn't play the way we wanted to play one period out of three. I mean, it almost cost us the game, but it didn't. So lucky's not the way I feel. I mean, I'm proud of our group for not quitting. That's the way I feel.
It seems to me that there's also that coach's caveat that no matter what we do, we can do more, we can
Oh,
do
for
better.
sure.
There's still
Well, yeah, I mean, just absolutely. There's always going to be things we want to improve on, and you know, the thing that comes to mind is our first period.
You guys good? All right.
Thanks a lot.